Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video and this is my introduction into YouTube, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a Q&A. I know sometimes when people are like introducing themselves into YouTube, they tend to just like ramble, and that's not something I wanted to do. So I'm going to get right into a Q&A. I think that'll be pretty fun. Get right into it. First question is, what is my name and how old am I? So my name is LaTrenda Lawson and I am 28 years old. My occupation, I am a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home wife. And if anyone tells you that those jobs are not jobs, then they're lying to you, because being a mom and a wife is a lot of work and it is tiring and it's exhausting, but it's the best job in the world. My hobby, I love to talk about anything that has to do with health or fitness or well-being. I love to read about it. I love to watch videos about it. I just love learning about it. I think it is something that kind of gets overlooked a lot, but for me, I think it's the best thing in the world to just be involved in your health and knowing how to just live a healthier lifestyle. The other hobbies that I'm hoping to develop is YouTube and blogging, because I love health so much and fitness, well-being. I love my family. These are things that I love to talk about. So I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and try to make some videos about it and blog about it and hopefully try to encourage and inspire some people. The next question is, what made you start to pay attention to your health, since those are things that you like to talk about? Well, I have some notes written down so I won't forget and I won't keep talking in circles. But for me, this is kind of a long explanation. At a young age, I always suffered with just health issues, whether it was asthma, allergies, stomach issues. It was just a mess growing up. In and out of the hospital, just thought it was normal. At the age of about 19 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, and PCOS is an acronym for polycystic ovarian syndrome. And so when I went to the doctors, they didn't know what it was. It was just back and forth testing, all kinds of shenanigans, craziness. And then eventually I was diagnosed. The doctors for a long time didn't know what it was. I just had to keep going back and forth to specialists, and finally they found out it was PCOS. Now, it's a hormonal disorder that affects your ovaries. It makes them cystic, it makes them painful. You deal with really bad menstrual cycles, high blood pressure, you're at risk for diabetes. Emotionally, it's a lot. It's just really takes a toll on your body. So just going back to the doctors, I wanted to not medicate myself, and I wanted to figure out what was the problem, because a syndrome, of course, it can't be cured. It just treats the symptoms. But being so young, I just was tired of the same old medicine, and I wanted to figure out my solution. On top of that, two other things made me really be aware of my health. One was having the pain. The doctor prescribed me with pain relievers, and I remember one day just loving the feeling of that pain relief and those painkillers. I slept so good, it just felt awesome. But then I realized how easy it was to get addicted to it, to painkillers, that feeling. And I was just like, oh no, like I'm not doing this. And then the second was when I went to the doctors, I was having really bad stomach problems and acid reflux. And I told the doctor, and he prescribed me a antacid pill, and I put this prescription in. I keep saying subscribe. He prescribed me with the antacid medicine, and on the label it said to not take if you operate heavy machinery. So to me, it wasn't a good idea. I was the only other driver in my house, and I was driving a lot. So I decided to change my diet. Well, I went to the doctor and I told him, well, doctor, I didn't take the medicine, but instead I decided to change some of the things I eating. And he said, oh, well, that's good. We just prescribe pills because people don't really like to change their lifestyle. And that's when it clicked for me for the first time that what we eat affects our bodies. And so I started to get involved in what I ate and just being careful and aware of what I did, what I put into my body. I started to do more natural things to try to help with the PCOS. Did a lot of research on that instead of the idea of for the rest of my life, I'm going to be taking medicine, I'm going to be taking pills. So yeah, that's what got me involved in my health. And of course, I'm going to make more videos talking about that, but that's the explanation for now. The next one is, how often am I going to do videos? Well, the plan is to at least do one video a week, maybe two, but for starters, one, and see how everyone responds to it. The last question is, what kind of videos am I going to make and why? Well, as I mentioned before, any videos that has to do with health, fitness, wellness, being a mom, first-time mom, just my life. You know, I just want to be open and honest about it. And the reason why I want to make videos is because, one, I've always wanted to make videos. I was always nervous and scared. And two, my husband is a big motivating factor. He said to me, why won't you make videos about this and really talk about what you love? And so I love motivating people. I love inspiring people. I love encouraging individuals to just be a better version of them. And so if my videos can just inspire one young person or mother or whomever to just be a better version of them, then I feel accomplished. And even if I can look back on these videos and see the progression that I've made in my life and my health and my mental and emotional growth, then I've done what I needed to do. So that's it for now. I look forward to making more videos. To everyone, be good, be well, and much love from my family to yours.